Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Huda Zainab and I'm from London, UK. I am a student studying economics and accounting. No, alhamdulillah, it's my second visit. I came last year during Ramadan where I spent 5 weeks here. I spent 2 weeks in Iraq and 3 weeks in Iran. I came with a group called Al-Asr. They bring students aged from 15 to 25 and you get to go to classes and they explain to you why you're here and where you're going and what for. And so that was my first visit here. This is my second visit, alhamdulillah, and I've been blessed to come in the month of Muharram for the first 10 days. So I feel very blessed. Well, actually, last year when I went back, it was such a special feeling. When you come here, there's more spirituality, and when you step on the ground, it's the land of Karbala is, I feel, more rough than Najaf, right? But when you walk, it's something special. There's something more clean about it over here than it is over there, definitely. So that is something that made me want to come back. Another thing that made me want to come back was the fact that Mawla is here, and it means that I can come and visit them. So that's what made me want to come back. I think read stories about our Ahl Bayt, about our Imams, about our Mawla, about what they did for Islam, and so that you know why you're here. Because if I'm honest with you, I don't have the most knowledge in the world. I have a little bit, I don't have a lot. So if I was to read up on it more, which inshallah I will, then I would know more about why I'm here. But from the little that I know, I'm happy that I've come. I don't think so. I don't think I would call anyone a loser as such. Actually, not at all. I think everybody has their reasons as to why they can or cannot come. And I think the fact that every person here has been invited to come, none of us are special, you know. We're not the companions of the Imam. We're only, you know, we're only trying to follow in their footsteps what they've done, and, you know, look at what they've done for an example for our life. So when I think about who is able to come and who is not, I feel blessed that I've been able to come, that I've been chosen to come, that I've had an invitation to come from our Mawla. When you look over here, there's probably over, I believe, more than 3 million, clearly. So I'm one of those people. Well, Muharram and Ramadan are 2 different months for a start. One is fasting and one is the month of mourning. So it's I think it's a lot more rush right now, if I'm honest with you. In Ramadan, I think there's more supplications in a way. So that's what I think. My heart shattered into pieces, and I'm saying it with a smile because I was feeling blessed to be able to feel that. Not everybody can feel that, not everybody can see it. Not everybody has the opportunity to come here like I have. I would say that read up on your Imam, read up on why you are part of this Islamic belief, why you are Shia. And if you're not a Shia, or if you're not even a Muslim, you're still more than welcome to read up on it, because they're not only our examples, people who we follow the footsteps of, they're also examples for many others. So that's what I'd say, read up on them before you come.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Hishan and I'm from London. Alhamdulillah, this is my 8th visit. I've been coming since, I think, early 2000, and over the years my trip has evolved. So originally I was coming with different people from my mosque, and then it turned into a group that my family bring. So now we are involved in bringing people from around the world to Karbala. When you come to Karbala, the feeling you get is surreal. There's something here that makes you feel like this is your home now, and when you go back you feel like that is not your home, this is where you belong. And it was that feeling that made me want to come back every year. For me, it's just the feeling of being here. I mean, the first time I landed in Najaf, the feeling of just being in Najaf itself was overwhelming, and there was something that just took over, and I just needed to be at the Haram. And that's the one memory that I remember, because that was when I first stepped into Karbala, in the Holy Lands, and it just made me want to just run to the Haram and not leave. And I had never been before, and I wasn't sure what to expect, so that was the hardest journey. That's the one memory I remember from my first trip. In terms of my role in coming to Karbala, I believe it is the same role I've always had, and that is to help the people around me. And the purpose of me coming, one of the main reasons I come is to help people and bring them to Karbala with my family. My uncle, my father and their friends, they bring a group. And for me, my duty is to assist them with that and make sure that the zawars are comfortable, they're able to do their pilgrimages and ziyarats safely, and help the elderly, help the young, help everyone, and just spread the message of Imam Hussain through our actions. I think we're very lucky that we live in the West, because as much as there is the negative propaganda against Islam and all our Islamic countries, we're very blessed that we do live with open-minded people, and you will always be able to spread the message of Imam Hussain alayhi salam wherever you are. For me, at work, people ask me where am I going, and I happily tell them I'm going to Iraq, and they say to me, do you know how unsafe it is and all the problems out there? And for me, it's an opportunity to spread the message of Imam Hussain, and I can tell them where I'm going, the reasons and who Imam Hussain was and what his message was. And even just recently, before I came, one of my colleagues, he's not a Shia Muslim, but he's not practicing Muslim either, and he was asking where I was going, and I was able to tell him, and he said that he wants to come with us next year, inshallah. So I think that we're very lucky the position we are, because we're able to spread the message of Imam Hussain and not have a threat to our lives. Unfortunately, it's not the same position for people in Pakistan and other countries, so I feel we're very blessed where we are. So we've been hearing about these problems for the past 10 years, and I've always gone back with the same message that I give to everyone, that it is not what you see in the news. You just have to remember where you are going, and if you are coming to visit Imam Hussain, it is his duty to keep you safe, and you will have no problems in life if you just have that belief. Okay, so my first visit, I couldn't afford the trip because I was a student, and my grandmother said to me that I will pay for you, and I took it as a loan. So over the year I saved up, and when I went to pay her back, she said I can't accept this money because the barakat I've got in the money, in my own money, by just giving you and paying you for your trip, she goes, I can't even count the blessings. So I read up and did a bit of research, and I learned that there's a hadith that says when you go to Karbala, if you take a loan to pay it, the Joda Masmin take it as their responsibility to pay back that loan for you. So the message I'll give to people is, no matter what position you're in, if you can't afford it, if you can afford it, you make sure you take that step to come to Karbala, because when you are here, you will not be able to leave, and you will make sure you'll come back every year, and that leaving is the hardest part for me.